For our next block in our row by row, we are making a basket variation number 4. For this block, we are going to need the following cut pieces. First of all, we're going to need one square of 2 inches by 2 inches. We are now cutting background fabrics. So there's the first one. Then after that, we're going to cut squares of exactly 4 1/4, which we are then going to diagonally cut into 4. And for each block, we're going to need 2 of those pieces. So the other 2 that was here can now be used for the next block coming. So there's our 2 blocks that we need for this block. Then after that, we're going to need 2 rectangles, and the rectangles measure 2 by 3 1/2. So it's the same as the square. This little square, it's 2 by 3 1/2, 2 of those. And then for the last piece, which is the background piece, we are going to need to cut one square of 3.78, or what we do, we cut it 4 and then just trim it down. Square, diagonally cut once, and this is one of the 2 of the triangles we need. The other triangle we can use for the next block coming. After cutting our background pieces, we are now going to cut the flower part of the basket. For that, we are going to need 2 squares of 2 3/8. Here they are, cut once diagonally. So there is them. And then we've got 1 square of 3 by 7/8, cut once diagonally, and we're going to use one piece. The other piece again can go towards another block. So this is the flower part of our basket all done. And then the only thing we still need to cut is our actual basket. We start off again with one piece that is a square of 3.78, and then cut once diagonally. So that's the main body of our basket. And for the feet of our basket, we need to cut, we just put it together first, there we go. We need to cut one square of 2 3/8, cut once diagonally to give us the two parts they're going to fit onto here. And that will complete our basket. Now with all the parts, let me show you how to build the block. So there's our basket complete. Then we come with the flower parts, and that goes there. And then our small triangles go over here. They are the ones that's going to be created with flying geese. Doing that to finish our basket. Vertically challenged, or rather, there we go. So there's our first flying geese put together, and then we're going to repeat it for the other one in the other corner, on the other side, I must say. There we go. And then that is our corner piece. These are our 2 rectangle pieces going in there, and our big triangle completes our block at the bottom. So there is our basket number 4, and I'm going to show you how to put this together step by step. Building our block, we start off with the flying geese that goes over here, and I first attach this. You can do whatever method works for you. I first attach normally the right hand side wing, and then I press it towards the wing side. Then I'll come in. It lives there. Then I'll come in and do the other wing from the other side. There we go. And then the same story. Press to the wing side, and now it's time to clip off all the dog ears that we have, which I will do just now, and then repeat for the other unit in our block exactly the same way. There's our second unit done. Also press towards the wing sides with all the dog ears removed. So both of these units are complete. Our next step is to create our basket with the main contents of the basket. So that's just a normal half square, which we are going to sew down and press to the dark side. So we've sewn a half square triangle, we've pressed to the dark side. Now we're going to remove the dog ears. There's one, there's the other, and it's ready to be placed. So our next step now is to use this corner unit with this one and this side unit with a half square triangle and create a full patch. So I'm going to sew this to that, and then press this to this block and press this one towards the big basket, and then have our full patch, and then we'll carry on with the right. So there's our first unit put together, and we have ironed it to the corner piece. And here's our second unit put together, and we've ironed it towards the basket. Reason for that being, once we've now put these two together, we're going to end up with a seam that butts here, and that'll make it easier to sew this and create a good point there. After that, we'll do the rest. Right, we've got that unit put together. I've screwed up the point, but that's okay. In the bigger scheme of things, it doesn't matter. So our next thing that we need to do is put our side pieces together, which is those. So we're going to just turn this over and sew down here, turn that one over and sew down there, and then press them towards the longer background pieces. Right, we have done our two side pieces, and now we're first going to remove the dog ears. There we go. And on this one as well. There we are. So we are ready to attach these, and that one will go there, this one will go here. So we attach this and that, and then we are going to press them towards the side pieces, and then lastly we'll attach the corner piece. There's the one piece attached. Now we're ready to do the same on the other side, and then we'll attach the corner. There's our block ready for our last piece to go on here and press towards the corner. And there we have it. This is now ready to be squared up, and then the last of the dog ears will disappear with the squaring up. Now we need to make as many as we need for our row, or how many you need for your quilt that you are busy with. We are doing a generous queen, so we need to make another 13 of these to complete our row. But that is our variation on a basket block number 4.